Now, the Delhi High Court has slammed the Tata Group over their arbitration tiff with DoCoMo. Remember, Tata Teleservices' financial struggles had prompted the Japanese company to seek an exit. Under the agreement, the Tatas had offered to return half of DoCoMo's original amount at the end of 5 years if the partners wanted to part ways, but later did not do so, citing Reserve Bank regulations. DoCoMo filed for its national arbitration, won the award of over $1 billion. Ashmit was in the courtroom, joins us now with more. Ashmit, where does this leave things now?
Clearly, the Delhi High Court making its observations quite clear. In fact, reiterating time and time again, this was the second time that we have similar observations coming in from the Delhi High Court, pressing the Tatas on the legality of their position, on whether or not they can use this argument of this agreement being FEMA violative to, in fact, not award the arbitral, not enforce the arbitral award, which in this case, of course, happens to be $1.17 billion. Now, Tatas, they'd come out all guns firing. They came out, in fact, arguing that the arbitration mechanism, the arbitration award can be opposed on grounds that it might not be in sync with the larger public policy. In this case, of course, they're citing FEMA. They also went on to argue that arbitration mechanism cannot be used to do something indirectly, what could not have been achieved directly under Indian laws. Now, what's interesting is that the Delhi High Court responded to this argument by, in fact, observing that even the award of enforcement of arbitral awards, that is also something that is fundamental as far as India's larger public policy is concerned. The Delhi High Court importantly also remarked that as far as the safety net is concerned, that DoCoMo is seeking in this very case. The Delhi High Court observed that such safety nets, in fact, are crucial if India is to seek investments from overseas, and that there are thousands of such agreements which have passed muster in previous instances, which again involve the similar arrangement of an exit option with an assured price being given to one of the foreign investors. And finally, the Delhi High Court also remarked that there are ways and means around this exercise, that the Tatas could have indemnified DoCoMo to the extent of the damage caused. But that again is for a later date. We understand that the hearing will resume on February 2nd. Back to you.
All right, Ashmit, appreciate you joining us. As Reserve